Welcome traders, I'm Lee Ryder, co-founder of PrimeIQ Labs and creator of the Spiral Guide algorithm. In this slide deck, we're going to go over the preparation for the 2024 crypto bull market that we think just started. And we're kind of going to look through the lens of Bitcoin, what we've learned from the last cycles. Now, I've been doing this for a long time, so long that I've actually played Satoshi dice. So we're going to go over our history of booms and busts in BTC, basically when to enter, when to exit. We're going to talk about why we're really excited right now about the market structure of crypto and specifically Bitcoin, and then how you can profit in 2024 and 2025. Before I start, I just have to say I'm not a financial advisor. This is just stuff that I'm doing, our company's doing. This is just entertainment only. Trading involves a lot of risk, so please consult your financial professional before investing. We take no liability for gains or losses. So first, we're going to go ahead and look at 2015 through 2018. Now, I didn't really talk about it earlier because that time it was a little more difficult. It wasn't as easy to purchase. So I think the market wasn't as clear. I got into the period around 2011. This is going to start around 2015, starting over here. We can see the price was around $200. And this is where it went up to 20,000 the first time. And we can see that really it was two cycles. Now we have our long range tool here called the Alpha Prime, and it made one full cycle and we get this dip out and then we get another full extension, which, doesn't happen often, but it does happen before finally rolling over. And then you see we start the accumulation phase. So it's really this two-part bull market. Now, something to note is that this is going to be common in everything we really talk about is volume profiling is so important. And when we know to get out of these is when we find that we're in a place where the volume is very thin relative to the first move, right? So really all the smart money is getting in down here. And you can see above this 2 standard deviations or above this red line, the volume is essentially non-existent. So that market was fairly easy to see that it was over. In fact, I was making my first YouTube videos December 2017 at about $17,000 saying, hey, y'all, this doesn't look so good. Let's look at this volume profile. And then, shortly after it just rolls over. So when we look at the 2019 to 2022 bull run, that went from around the 5,000, 3,000 was the low there if we look right here. And once again, we have this accumulation period where we spend some time in the green before taking off. And this was just classic market run up, right? And then the top, we did get some signals. How do we know? Well, same thing. We got volume that's essentially just non-existent relative to the prime mover, right? And then we also got this divergence signal. Divergence is this really cool signal that you can use with oscillators. And basically what it is when the price is moving higher, but your oscillator peaks are moving lower, usually price resolves in the direction of the oscillator. And, it shortly did after this. So what did we learn from all these cycles? Well, we learned that volume profiles, they make you like Neo, right? Like this lets you see the matrix. This is where people are voting with their money. So learn them. We have resources on our YouTube, our website. You can search people sell you expensive training, but we'll give it away free here. But this tool is really as close to perfect for finding support and resistance. It's also what most pros use, right? We also learned that cycle theory. We know like over the year, price is going to move up and down, and even maybe month to month that the price is going to vary. But what's really like the key in trading, and it was really when we get this synergy, we have this holistic thinking where we align these cycles, and that's what we're really trying to do. So when we're talking about Bitcoin, right, we have this 6 setup that we want to show y'all. And what is it, right? Well, we've talked a little bit about this accumulation. This was the end of this last sell-off from 60,000 was the high here. And we have this accumulation phase. We've come out of it, and we've basically just started this move as we break up towards. And now, as we've talked about time and time again, look left, structure leaves clues. As price goes, it's probably going to retest all these things to the left here. So that's what we're really excited about. Right now, we're looking at, $40,000 Bitcoin, but it could go back to this 69, 70K range, a cheeky little 5-to-1. And we have our tools to guide us, which, historically has been really good. We also know when to exit. Why? Because we can look to the volume, right? And we know when the volume's thin. Now, if you're curious about this looks so easy, but maybe you're having a hard time executing, go over to AIguidedtrading.com. We have a quiz that'll show you your trader persona. Now, this is something really revolutionary we're doing in the industry. And basically, what we found from coaching thousands of traders is that there's these 9 distinct personality types, and they all kind of like trade in very similar ways, right? And what's happening sometimes is because there's no formal education in trading. Most people are trading in a system or a strategy or thinking about the market in a way that's not in alignment with that trader persona. So what we've done is identified it. We're helping y'all figure out what your persona is, helping you find out what your blind spots, what your biases are, and then what the best strategies and ways of thinking about the market are. So head on over to AI Guided Trading and check that out, and check out and follow this little cheeky 5-to-1 Bitcoin trade. So thank y'all, and we'll see you in the next one. Don't forget, if you like this content and you want to see more, to like and subscribe.